Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our six-part short webinar series focusing on all the wonderful areas that make up the beautiful state of Arizona. For those who are joining us for the first time, I'm Chris Catanzariti from Link Tourism, one of Australia's leading sales, marketing and PR agencies, and we're proudly representing the Arizona Office of Tourism. Thanks for joining us for our second webinar as part of our new series. In part one, we covered all things astrotourism and adventure, and this week's webinar will be covering Arizona's state parks, national monuments, and of course, what goes along with that, the great outdoors. So, as a quick refresher, and for those who are joining us for the first time, Arizona is situated in the southwestern United States and is easily accessible for Aussies and Kiwis, with only one stop required in the main gateways of LA, San Francisco, or Dallas. A short flight or a car rental will see your clients exploring the vast state in no time at all. There are 5 regions in Arizona, as seen outlined here, and I'm going to take you on a quick journey of all these regions so you can gain a better understanding of how much there truly is to explore in the outdoors. Arizona is an outdoor lover's paradise, and activities are endless with hiking, biking, kayaking, whitewater rafting, and bouldering, just to name a few. In total, there are 22 national parks and monuments, 6 national forests, and over 30 state parks. So getting out and exploring the great outdoors has truly never been so easy. Firstly, we'll visit northern Arizona in the top right of the state, bordered by Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico. As you can see here, northern Arizona is home to several national parks, monuments, and state parks. So let's now take a closer look. Okay, national parks and monuments in a clockwise order. First up, we have the beautiful Glen Canyon National Recreation Area and Lake Powell, one of the most popular lakes in Arizona. The body of water boasts a surface area of over 162,000 acres, making it the perfect destination for fishing, water sports, photography, and all things outdoors. Hubbell Trading Post is the oldest continuously operating trading post in the Navajo Nation, and Navajo National Monument is next. Then we have the Kaibab National Forest. The forest is spread across nearly 1.6 million acres. And then we have Canyon de Chelly, recognized as one of the longest continuously inhabited landscapes in North America. The most distinctive feature is a towering finger-like monolith known as Spider Rock that juts up from the canyon floor. And in the bottom left corner, Grand Canyon National Park, the grandest of all canyons. This mile-deep canyon was carved by the mighty Colorado River. Again, moving clockwise around this slide for further national parks and monuments in the north, we have the Sunset Crater Volcano National Monument. A mere 1,000 years ago, the Earth opened up in northern Arizona, spewing lava and gases into the air, creating what we now know as the Sunset Crater Volcano. It's named for its rim of red and yellow cinders, mimicking an Arizona sunset. Top, middle, and bottom left images are of Coconino National Forest, the world's largest contiguous ponderosa pine forest that surrounds Flagstaff. Top right is the Wupatki National Monument, and the bottom right image is of Walnut Canyon National Monument. Here you can experience firsthand the former homes of ancient inhabitants that were abandoned about 800 years ago. Here we have Petrified Forest National Park. It might be hard to believe when looking at this image, but more than 200 million years ago, flourishing trees and vegetation covered much of this area. Volcanic lava later destroyed the forest, and the remains were embedded into sediment comprised of volcanic ash and water. Erosion set the logs free millions of years later, revealing the petrified wood made mostly of quartz. The park also has a protected section of Route 66. We'll venture south now to north central Arizona, which is home to just as many national state parks as northern Arizona, listed here. Moving clockwise again, we first have up the national monuments of Tuzigut and Montezuma Castle, which is considered one of Arizona's best preserved cliff dwellings. This 5-story Native American dwelling was carved out of an ancient limestone cliff with 20 rooms and took about 3 centuries to complete. Tonto National Monument, with upper and lower cliff dwellings, have great views of the surrounding rugged terrain of the northeastern Sonoran Desert. And the Tonto National Forest, at a little over 2.9 million acres, is the largest national forest in Arizona. The 2 images at the bottom are of the Prescott and the Apache Sitgraves National Forests. Notable state parks in this region include Dead Horse Ranch State Park at an elevation of 3,300 feet and Red Rock State Park. This 286-acre nature preserve provides the perfect backdrop for a hike, bike, or horseback ride on trails winding through Sedona's iconic Red Rock formations. Slide Rock State Park in the bottom right image was named one of America's top 10 swimming holes by USA Today and is a must visit if your clients are into wild, adventurous swimming. On the left, there is the Fort Verde Historic State Park and Jerome State Park. A landmark in Jerome since 1916 is the Douglas Mansion, which was built by mining mogul James Rawhide Jimmy Douglas on a hill overlooking his Little Daisy mine. Moving further down south, we now get to Phoenix, the state capital, and wider central Arizona, where nearby you'll find the upmarket town of Scottsdale. Moving clockwise again, you'll see here images of the Lost Dutchman State Park, which is named after a gold mine that may or may not have existed. Some come in search for gold, while others visit to experience the peaceful hiking and biking trails. Next, we have the Casa Grande Ruins National Monument. An estimation of dating puts the origins of this structure at around 1350. Moving along, you'll see Picacho Peak State Park, which has seen its fair share of history, from the passing of prehistoric humans, Spanish explorers, gold miners on their way west, Mormon soldiers, and most notably, Civil War combatants. Lastly, here we have McFarland State Historic Park. The history of the park's building provides visitors with a look into the past, representing a transition between Sonoran and Anglo-American architecture. Like most buildings in territorial Arizona, the original 1878 structure was constructed by hand using native materials. Down the very southern end of Arizona, we continue our tour of natural beauty. You'll hopefully understand now that if I were to detail all these wonders, we could be taking hours and hours. There's just so much to see in Arizona. Top left image from Coronado National Forest is Sabino Canyon, which offers a variety of terrain, including a paved path for a friendly walking option, or miles of rugged ground to explore. Next, stand in 12,000 acres of the Land of Standing Up Rocks at the Chiricahua National Monument. The Saguaro National Park protects and preserves a giant saguaro cactus forest that stretches across the valley floor near Tucson. Unique to the Sonoran Desert, the park's giant saguaros normally reach heights of 40 feet and can often live longer than 200 years. The other images shown here are of Coronado National Memorial, Fort Bowie National Historic Site, and Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument, which is the only place in the United States where the organ pipe cactus, the tall cacti with branches that resemble a pipe organ, grows wild. And lastly, we have the Tumacacori National Historic Park, which is home to the oldest mission site in Arizona. Finally, our journey of Arizona takes us over the West Coast, that wonderful strip that borders California and Nevada.
All right, let's now take a look at West Coast national parks and monuments. First up, we have Lake Mead National Recreation Area, which is the image you'll see in the top left. This is America's first and largest national recreation area and is located between Nevada and Arizona. With striking landscapes and brilliant blue waters, this year-round playground spreads across 1.5 million acres of mountains, canyons, valleys, and 2 huge lakes. One of those lakes, Lake Mead, is the largest reservoir in the United States, with 700 miles of shoreline. Moving along, we have the Grand Canyon Parashant National Monument. This is a geological and natural paradise. 1 million plus acres of land stretch across sprawling landscapes, with a significant portion located along the northern edge of the Grand Canyon. Lastly, and in the bottom left, here we have Pipe Springs National Monument. American Indian tribes have called this area home for centuries, living off the fresh and abundant waters of the Pipe Spring.
State parks in the West Coast include Colorado River State Historic Park, River Island and Alamo Lake State Parks, Yuma Territorial Prison State Historic Park, Buckskin Mountain, and Lake Havasu State Park. Lake Havasu was created when Parker Dam was completed in 1938, filling the reservoir with Colorado River water. This state park is a beach oasis in the desert and, as a fun fact, is also home to the London Bridge, which was taken from the River Thames, transported from England and reassembled on Lake Havasu. And the last image in the middle left is Cattail Cove State Park, a 2,000-acre haven located on Lake Havasu, inviting visitors to take advantage of its beauty by relaxing lakeside. So that's it for this week's webinar on national parks, monuments, and the great outdoors in Arizona. To learn more about Arizona's national parks and monuments, we strongly recommend you check out the Arizona Office of Tourism Ranger Talks video series, which can be viewed on the Visit Arizona Instagram page or on the corresponding parks page on the Visit Arizona website. Additionally, be also sure to check out the Arizona Office of Tourism's newly launched digital AZ Parks Passport. This is a great tool for your clients visiting the area. The free pass is delivered instantly to phones and mobile devices after a quick sign-on azparkspassport.com and delivers trip ideas, directions, and even the chance to win great prizes right in the palm of your hand. For those who joined us in the first webinar, hopefully you've already discovered we have a beautiful downloadable destination guide on the Arizona training page of the Linked Tourism website. And we always recommend you visit the USA Discovery Program and obtain your Arizona badge. See you again for the next episode where we will be talking all things luxury and wellness in Arizona. Thanks so much.